What's shaking, bacon? Welcome to the morning show for, I have no idea what day today is. Tuesday, right? Today's Tuesday?
Tuesday the
September
4th.
4th. It's fucking September already.
It's September.
It's September. It's fine.
I thought
Why
of
are
you
you
the
so
other
tan?
day because I've been.
What the fuck have you been doing that you're this tan?
Yeah, no, I'm tan. I thought of you. Have you seen Father Figures with Owen Wilson?
No, is it funny?
There's a whole moment for 10 minutes at the end of the movie where they think Christopher Walken is the dad, and his monologue is absolutely I wish I had.
I'll watch it.
Snacked it out. We gotta see it. We gotta watch it after.
Really bad.
You have to see the
comedies.
scene after because
I'm a big
monologue
fan
is brilliant.
of. Recently, I watched Tag. We did the review yesterday on this show. You guys can watch that episode, please. Watched The House. Love it. And I'll be honest with you.
The House is great.
I actually.
You tell everybody.
This is my brother, by the way, everyone. Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. I am glad to be joined by my one and only brother, Matt Scarpino. At Scarpino Man on Twitter and Instagram, and he has a phenomenal amount of both. You should follow him on both those things. No, yesterday or over the weekend, I was on FX, and I was like, I haven't watched this movie since it came out, and I have to be honest with you, I didn't like it then. Maybe I'll like it again. Watch the remake of Ghostbusters with Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig, and there were moments where I laughed my ass off.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh. I gave this movie a little, and then I got to the end. I was like, no, this movie's still a pile of dog shit.
Life of the Party is fun too.
Which one's Life of the Party?
That's the one where she goes back to school.
It looks bad.
It's not.
Have you
It's
seen
not.
it?
I laughed out loud multiple times. It's hysterical.
Have you seen The Heat with her and Sandra Bullock, where
Yeah,
she plays the cop? Where she's
She's like, oh, there's a bakery down there. There's so much heat coming. Yeah, no, she's
that
brilliant.
fucking movie's funny, and nobody believes me. Nobody deigns to watch it because they're like, it looks terrible. But that part where she's like, why do you only have coffee filters as toilet paper? And she's like, well, I'm buying them. I'm at the store. I'm buying the filter. I'll get you. It's hilarious. Of course, if you guys are watching live, we love you very much. We're going to talk to you throughout the show. We'll give you guys, the subscribers of this channel, we'll give you a little extra time to talk to Matt and myself at the end of the show. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can please leave a comment. Let us know which one of the Scarpino brothers you like best today. Do you like Tan McGillicuddy or Jaundiced? I look literally sick next to you.
What's going on there? In the lighting, it looks like a python.
Well, in the lighting, it looks like you have greased your arms up.
No, it's just a lotion, and I shave them still.
Why do you shave your arms?
Because
still?
I cannot stand. Yeah, I can't stand.
You can't
hair.
stand body hair. Why not?
Nope. I don't know.
What is your fight against body hair?
It itches and it gets everywhere, and I'm still big. Maybe if I was like a supermodel like you.
No,
maybe
but
if
it loves me. But it loves me. I'm so pretty.
Yeah, maybe if I looked good in a onesie, a teal onesie with my barely chest-haired.
Have you seen my denim jacket pics?
Yeah.
Cool, Greg, can you bring over the denim jacket pics for my brother to take a look?
No, I've seen. They've been out for months.
If you guys missed the fan mail tier last month, you fucked up.
It's
Cool, Greg. Cool, Greg. I need you to pull the picture and just bring it over to me. Gotcha. That's what I need you to do. You're good.
No,
you're okay.
It's on one of the desks in there.
Thought it was sitting right out there.
No, they are. They're on Joey's desk.
There we go.
I think.
There it is. I just wanted you to see these. I mean, you saw them digitally.
What I love is.
But you didn't see them in IRL.
What I love about this.
Yeah.
Is they're real. I actually showed our parents these on Instagram at the house the other day for our Labor Day.
I don't expect mom and dad to understand the brilliance of these.
They love them.
But they will be getting one in the mail.
I mean, this needs to go on the wall of Sons.
Oh, yeah. The wall that dad printed out from 200 by 200 pixel pictures. And he had that printer for so long that was like, the color was off, so all of us looked green.
I love it!
Yeah,
no, these are real photos, though.
No, Kev went to Walgreens and had them actually printed. These are high-quality photos. And we had a lot of people get them last month, so I'm very excited for that. Look out. Joey's going to, I guess, do some sort of form where you can, if you bought these last month, you'll get the opportunity to have me say them. Like, you can pick the person they go to, so if they're a gift for your significant other or for your child or for your parents. I will put their name on it for you. It's probably going to be in silver, by the way.
Dude, this looks like a headshot that you're auditioning for a Less Than Zero or like really any John Hughes film.
Like the off Broadway, like the LA play of Less Than Zero.
Yeah,
that's going to be
there's
get the headshot for
like
that.
You're gonna, the cut to the scene when you're in the car and you. What was his name? Julian.
From Less Than Zero.
The character that Robert Downey Jr. played.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I never liked that movie.
No, it's sad.
It's a hard movie to watch.
It's sad. Yeah, but I mean, like, but you also look like you were like trying to get Anthony Michael Hall's role in 16 Candles.
Yeah.
and something went wrong.
Well, they were like, he's just a little too old for the part. And the casting agent's like, well, how old do you think he looks? Well, he looks like a 47-year-old man. So you probably can't play 16.
No, it's fine if you shave the merkin off your face. Like if you're like,
that's my power beard, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's my power beard. You can't mess with that.
No, that's fine.
Of course, today's episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show, we have 2 amazing sponsors, which means we'll be giving away 2 games. We have Frank's Red Hot and RX Bar. We're going to get into those reads a little bit later. We swear by both these products. Well, a lot by this one, and we just tried these for the first time. Everyone in the office likes them. Cool, Ray, what do you think about these bad boys?
I like the peanut butter one.
Peanut butter? I love peanut butter.
Do you want one?
Maybe.
Have you ever had these?
No.
Well, we'll
what
talk
do
about
they do?
them a little bit.
Yeah, can you tell me all about it?
I will tell you all about that.
Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah, I know you
Frank's Red Hot goes, I have the ginormous, the big bottle. Always.
Of course you do.
Always.
God bless you.
Not refrigerated, so it comes out faster.
Not refrigerated, so it comes out faster.
That's what I'm saying.
If you
put it in the fridge.
I like it ice cold.
That's what I'm saying, but if you eat it as much as I do.
But I like everything cold.
That's true.
You
can have both. They also make other products too. The buffalo wing sauce is really good. Frank's Red Hot buffalo wing sauce.
Well, there you go.
Prepare.
Let's go to some housekeeping.
Is there a soundtrack? Oh yeah.
That's right. That's what we do.
I just watched that the other day too. Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy's great. Black Sheep, not as good.
No, Tommy Boy's the best.
Watch Tommy Boy. It was like, wow, I really miss. This is such a nostalgic film. I need to go back and watch the rest of them. And I watched Black Sheep, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done. That was it. That was all I got.
Tommy Boy's the best.
Tommy Boy's great. Beverly Hills Ninja has a special place in my heart. It does. It's endearing. Chris Rock's in it. That's great. He got Rock's in it. You know what I mean?
No. There's so many things. I forgot about how many things happened in Tommy Boy. All the little moments that popped up. What are they saying?
They're saying there's no audio on the housekeeping. Cool, Greg. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
It's fixed now.
It's fixed now. It's fine.
Cool, Greg's on it.
Cool, Greg, run it again.
Housekeeping, you want me to jerk you off?
What kind of hotel is this?
There you go.
I'm trying to sleep for the love of God.
Do you think
Kevin,
that
God?
Like, here's the thing about
Frittata, egg whites, thanks.
my brother walked in today and Kevin's like, hey, how are you doing? And my brother was like, could you make me a coffee?
Yeah.
Can you make me a coffee?
say that?
I'm talent. You didn't even hear me.
I didn't even hear you.
No, because
like,
Kevin, let me put it this way.
coffee.
Kevin is constantly dealing with me and Greg. He has zoned
So
us.
you're
He
like,
has tuned
you're
us
like
the
a
fuck
PA
out.
just for them?
No, he basically is like, I'm not going to pay attention
What does
to
he
you guys
do?
anymore.
Because right now he looks like he's working on a car. Like,
Well,
he doesn't even dress up for the role anymore.
He runs back and forth a lot, and so
Yeah.
we're trying to get him the new nickname, Kevin Operation Rolling Thunder Coelho, but he doesn't like it. So he's stuck with
Rolling
either.
Thunder means he's a dumpy guy.
Well, it's Rolling
he's
Thunder,
doughy
or we
goodness.
call him the Milk Mommy. Those are his two choices.
The milk mommy.
Those are his two
Hi,
choices.
Poppy, milk mommy.
All right, top on housekeeping right now. Spider-Man in review. Thursday, 9 a.m. will be Spider-Man 2. And then we're going to round out the Tobey Maguire trilogy next week with Spider-Man 3, 9 a.m. Thursdays. If you want to keep current with us, holy crap, these movies are hard to watch. But they're getting better, or are they? Come check out our opinions on that, 9 a.m., youtube.com/kindoffunny. Subscribe to the channel if you want that, or you can listen on podcast services. I'm wearing the denim jacket there again. Why? Because I just like that look.
It's so big on you.
It is big. It's an oversized
Copy.
denim jacket. That's what I'm going for.
I saw this, and this is wow.
Also, if you guys are thinking, hey, it can't get any better than last month's Patreon fan tier, well, it can. Let me tell you what we're doing right now. Over on patreon.com/kindoffunnygames, you will get a custom shirtless Spider-Man PS4 cover, which is done by the artist Andre Lima Aru. He's one of the Kind of Funny best friends out there.
that's
He's
great.
awesome. You're going to get that printed out, super high quality. If you are backing us to the fan tier, you'll get the super high quality version of that. If you're not, we're actually just going to put out the image downloadable if you want to print your own. That'd be great. This is mostly just to support us. Over on patreon.com/kindoffunny though, we are giving away an art print of the fan meal tear. Rather, we are going to be providing an art print of the Panda Musk shirtless Spider-Man picture. Which I don't know if we have that lot. Is that anywhere that we can see? Cool, Greg. It's actually it's amazing. We should probably start showing people that so they want to buy it. So we'll work on that for tomorrow's show. How does that sound? Let's see. What is this? Can you send it to us? Drop it into control, please. Because, just telling people about art. Not as good as showing art. That's it right there. Again, shout out to Frank's Red Hot. They're sponsoring an exclusive episode of Cooking with Greggy over on Greg's Instagram, which is instagram.com/gameovergreggy. So go check that out to see how he made his spicy corn and buffalo blue burgers, which sounds
They look great.
freaking amazing.
Yep.
Freaking amazing. Greg
FedEx
is a great.
is here.
Is FedEx here?
I don't know. I just heard the buzzer. The magic buzzer, unless that means something else.
Okay.
What was that?
That's my Jeff Goldblum. Here we go, right here. Bring this up. There it is. Ooh, that's what you're gonna get right there. That's a Panda Musk exclusive. I'm not sure who the character is above Shirtless Spider-Man, but Shirtless Spider-Man is there in all his glory. And I'll tell you what, Panda really knows how to capture Greg's midsection very well. Like you can tell, they're clearly in motion because there's a little bit of motion blur on them, but you can see the jiggle in his pickle. You know?
Can you? In his front bump?
In his front bump. In his lady humps.
Yeah, you tell them.
The chat brings up a good point. That's not Greg. That's Shirtless Spider-Man.
Oh, I apologize. Shirtless Spider-Man and Greg must eat at the same Pachis, though. I'll just say that. Hey, Greg. Let's keep that handy for the next few times that I pimp out, basically, this fan mail tier, which will probably be for the rest of the month. How's that sound? We should put that out on Kind of Funny Vids on Instagram. Joey! Not here. Not here. All right.
Excuse me.
Quick. That's it for housekeeping. Let's go into the tips real quick. Got my tip graphic?
Give me your fucking money!
What the hell was that? It's the best fucking thing the internet's ever made. The best thing the internet's ever made. Right there. Tell you that right now. If you guys want to tip us at the $5 above level and talk to Matt or talk to me, we will take those tips today. Our first tip comes from Mitchell George. Says, leaving my tax as I will not be able to watch live for the next week. I'm going to Walt Disney World with my girlfriend of almost 8 years, where I plan to propose. Wish me luck. Well, I hope she doesn't watch this show.
Yeah, no shit.
Because you just done
blew
fucked
the
it up.
wad on that one.
But good luck, sir. We are all hoping she says yes. After 8 years, she better. Otherwise, you got to tell her to shit or get off the pot.
Jesus.
Dinger211 says, what's up, gents? Nick, how do you maintain a normal in your life now that you're a sex icon? Have you reached the point where there is no going back? Just get married.
You are not a sex.
No, he's being facetious.
Yeah.
No. Just get married and you can discover a life without sex. I'm Not a Shark has given us 500 shares and said, hey, don't be alarmed. I'm not a shark. Those Scarpino boys are back at it again. Papa Nick, I tweeted you my stand-up set on YouTube, but I don't think you saw it. I'll post the link here. I'm the guy in the video doing stand-up and in a wheelchair. It's not a fun clip. Also, I'm not a shark. Okay, yeah, not a shark is my favorite thing ever. Again, if you guys want to tip us or 500 cheers, give us that. We'll check back on tips a little later in the show. And now, let's get into the news. The news.
She's killing me.
You gotta follow me on Twitter.
That's where it is?
No, it's just twitch.tv/kindoffunny.
I know.
Games. Just give her the link. Mom wants to watch. What do you think her perception of the show is gonna be?
She's probably just gonna have fun with it.
Great. God bless her. Top on the news story. This is a fun one for you. This comes from IGN via CNN. IGN says CNN reports the FBI has found Dorothy's famous missing red slippers from The Wizard of Oz have finally been recovered after 13 years.
Wow.
The FBI have found the shoes, which are one of the pairs Dorothy actress Judy Garland wore in the classic film. They vanished back in 2005 from the Judy Garland Museum, located in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, with an unknown thief successfully stealing the prized slippers. Well, I guess not that successfully, because they found a motherfucker. The shoes are said to be valued anywhere between $2 million to $3 million. It took federal authorities quite a while to recover the slippers due to lack of evidence and fingerprints left behind by the thief. I'm also going to fill in the fact that they also didn't give a fuck. They're like, we have better shit to do than find some old ass slippers. That's where it's at.
I mean,
that's where it's at.
Where did you get this story from?
I mean, it's from CNN, man. It was a big deal. This is what IGN reports on. This is the kind of.
I was going to say, why is there an IGN logo?
Because it's off of IGN.com. What IGN does is they take other people's stories a lot of the time and they truncate them so that you don't need all the extraneous information. CNN,
they trim it
probably
down.
going into the past of Judy Garland, why The Wizard of Oz was such a cultural impact. Nobody gives a shit.
No one cares in your industry.
If it leads,
if this was a theater
it
podcast show,
yeah,
Twitch stream.
You think people would be freaking out right
now?
now?
Yeah, that's what my wife. Your sister-in-law listens to all that stuff in her new car.
Judy.
All the XMs and all the podcasts.
There you go.
From Broadway.
All right, next up on the news banter. Henry Cavill, this was rumored,
how big he is.
will lead Netflix's Witcher series as Geralt of Rivia. And I hope I got that right because I did not play The Witcher. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you didn't play The Witcher either. No. The Witcher, of course, very, very popular game from the last few years, done by CG Product Red.
I'm gathering from the image on the right.
Yeah, so it's a video game. He's going to be in the Netflix series. I don't know how I feel about this. Chat, let us know how you feel about this.
He's got a lot of...
Is Cavill going to make a good Geralt of Rivia? Am I even saying that right? What are people saying in the chat?
That sounds right.
Nailed it, Nick.
It's Kevin.
To Stu Grant's, man. Yeah, they just trade off. Cool Gray's
no
got other shit to do.
Cool Gray's like this, hey man, and then poof, he's gone.
He apparates into the night.
Yeah. And
he's
now he's standing
character.
on a bridge somewhere, like critiquing graffiti in his classes. It'd be awesome if he taught graffiti class.
Luis15 says hard G, Nick. So is it Geralt?
Yeah.
Geralt.
I'm calling him Geralt.
Geralt.
That's what I'm calling him from now on.
Encouragement.
Get Bucket says, no, that's not how it's pronounced, LOL. Yeah, I didn't play Witcher. Witcher, giant open world like RPG where you go places and learn shit and play Baccarat. And it just looked like a giant time
Great.
suck. I didn't play it, but let's see. We'll see if Henry Cavill does it. Let's see when this series is coming out. I didn't bother to read this article because I don't play games. But The Witcher has found its heir, Witcher. That's good writing over at IO9. In none other than DC's Man of Steel, Henry Cavill, Netflix Witcher series, showrun by Lauren Schmidt-Hissrich, and based on the fantasy novels by Andrzej Sapkowski. Did not know they were novels. There you go. Did you know that, Kev?
Yeah.
There you go.
They're like...
Where were you when I was saying it's based on the game series?
They were switching
no,
up.
I mean, wait, so it's not based off the game?
It's based off the novels, apparently.
Oh, I don't know if I like
It's been
that
quietly
one.
bubbling away in the background for the last year or so, but it took a major step forward with the casting of Cavill as Geralt of Rivia. Cavill confirmed the casting on his Instagram page this morning, and we can see that. If you scroll down, you can see his post there. There it is. Says my new mailing address is Geralt, care of Vasmer, Moorhen Valley, Hertz. Jesus Christ. Please note, I'm rarely there. Monster slaying being what it is. So replies will be few and far between, if at all. At Netflix, at hashtag Witcher, hashtag Geralt of Rivia. I was like saying it now because I know how to say it now. That's great.
You learned. Bye,
Thanks.
Kevin.
Also, I appreciate the fact that I went into the story and you were so bored by it. You checked your email.
I'm not checking email. I'm still trying to get mom to hook up on
That's
this
cool. You're
channel.
actually on the show, though.
No, I know, but I don't care.
That's fair.
6.3 million followers, Henry Cavill. Great. Cavill.
Does he really?
He's French. No, he's not.
He's British.
Continue.
I'm bored with this story. Let's move on. Let's move
Amazon.
So if you're
how many zeros is that?
That's $1 trillion.
Oh, great.
So Amazon is the second. This comes from the New York Times. Second company, period.
In the world, in the history
of companies to reach $1 trillion valuation. Can you
and
guess what the first one is?
Still wearing jeans.
Can you guess what the first company was?
Ford.
No. Not even close.
Steel.
I'll give you a hint. You were just using their device.
Apple. It says Apple.
Yeah. It doesn't say Apple anywhere on the page.
It says following Apple.
Where do you see that?
Amazon, the fucking lead head.
There you go. Okay.
Amazon,
There it is.
following Apple, reaches $1 trillion in value.
So a few weeks back, Apple had a valuation of $1 trillion based on its stock prices, and now Amazon has reached that. And Bezos.
It's fantastic.
Jeff Bezos.
I want to be skinny like him.
I know. Well, he got like jacked. He's like a jack, like an MMA guy now. He's got a little big dick.
You know why? Because he's worth $1 trillion.
He must be pissed though, because he's super competitive, and I bet he's like, God damn it, I wanted to be the first company to reach $1 trillion.
Yeah, but I mean, think about this. Amazon.
No, these guys are egotistical bastards.
I mean, Apple's big, yes.
I mean, just kidding, Jeff Bezos. We really appreciate all those free Amazon Prime subs that you're giving us. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch Prime, and we appreciate that if it goes to us. Just link the accounts. It's super easy. I gave mine to Penguin Von Penguin last month, and now I want suggestions of people who I should subscribe to this month. Let us know in the chat below.
Do you use Amazon now?
Yeah.
It's so good.
You get everything delivered.
You know, I was
they've single-handedly killed brick and mortar, and I, for one, welcome our Uber.
Okay, this is what happened to me yesterday, because my wife wanted to go, your sister-in-law, wanted to go get towels. And where do you go to get towels? Just take a guess.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
I would have said that too, but she brought up the big red circle.
Target.
We're going to Target.
Target would have been second choice.
Here's the deal.
Target is my
Walked
first
in.
choice because I love Target.
Yeah. Walked into Target, not one thing on the shelf. I'm not even kidding. They must have got Labor Day raped, or it's the first 3 weeks of school. There were no supplies, no wrapping paper, no product on the shelf. I mean, they had the food and everything. And so I literally said to her, well, if you want more, just get them on Amazon. We should just get out of here because the kids are screaming and the people in the lines, and I can't stand it. And then all of a sudden I was like, yeah, this is the next thing. Because, Best Buy's gone, right? Essentially, aren't they rolling out?
Best Buy's still around, but they are closing.
Ass-handed.
Yeah, they're not long for the world.
Okay,
let's put it that way. Remember Sam? No.
Yeah, Sam Goody.
Sam Goody,
Yeah,
not Sam Goody. What was the other one? Good Guys.
Good
Guys.
Guys.
What I'm thinking.
So
There used to be a bunch of Best Buy competitors, and then it got whittled down to Best Buy.
Well,
and
and
they're like,
Circuit
we
City,
won.
and Circuit
We're good
City.
forever. Yeah, Circuit City went out, and
won
Best Buy was like, we fucking crushed it. And then Amazon came around, and we were like, we're done.
So I'm on location the other day at a location I don't talk about, doing another install, and I needed a new case for my phone, this case right here. And I did an Amazon Now, and a lovely woman showed up in a brown paper, not in a brown paper bag.
She showed up in a brown paper bag?
With a brown paper bag marked Amazon Now.
That would've been amazing.
And this was in this ginormous bag.
That's great.
Everyone thought I also got snacks. I'm like, no, I did not. Because this location has craft service.
Are you thinking about upgrading your iPhone when the new ones come out?
I don't care. We had to get a new car this month, so, the expenses are,
This thing is huge.
it's just a 7.
Also, I
plus-
appreciate the fact that you have now graduated to mom and dad style font, like the size of text on your phone.
Oh,
is
that's
now-
how I've always done
You've
that.
kept up to
I've
mom and
always
dad
done
there.
that. No, their font's
great.
bigger. Their font's larger. Yeah, it's not.
Their font is you have to scroll to read a phone number.
A word.
A phone number.
A word.
Yeah.
It's like A, scroll, and like you're just
Yeah.
like, my gosh, what's
It's the
happening?
best.
Why is that
Why is
happening?
Nicki Minaj on this?
And why is she not wearing clothing?
Cool, Greg.
Cool, Greg.
Cut over to the story. What's going on here?
Wait.
Oh, this is the Geoffrey Owens story.
Oh, but that's just popping up in
That's
people
just
now.
that's a related thing. God bless Nicki Minaj.
I like
I've had
Nicki
multiple
Minaj.
conversations in private
Doesn't she
about Nicki
do
Minaj.
that song, The Bees in the Trap? The bees in the right?
I don't know. Cool Greg, does she do
Am I
that song?
close?
Oh man.
What? Cool Greg. Never mind. Ooh, look at that. Looks like a bathing suit, but with a piece of lace around it. It
Yeah.
equals a dress.
It's fashion.
She's trying to be
something.
like Lady Gaga. Not really. Jaja. Lady Gaga.
People are saying, who is this guy sitting next to Nick? This is my brother. That's Matt.
I'm right here.
He's in
I've been
town
here
for a
for
day.
years. You're welcome for this. This thing behind. Next caller.
Wow.
Oh, are we not allowed to say that?
You can say
Do
whatever
they
you want.
actually call it? Wouldn't it be funny if it was like, yeah, Nick, and then we're like, Frosty, Heidi, and Frank. It's
No,
fantastic.
we occasionally call people though.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that's always fun. They love it. There's nothing more fun than when you get a call from a friend and then they forget to tell you that you're on camera for a good 5 minutes and you're just saying shit.
We should call Alex.
No, let's not call him. God bless him. God bless him.
He's not doing anything.
Bring up this next news story.
Okay, here we go. We're
So
ready
this is
for
a follow-up to a story that dropped a couple days ago. Geoffrey Owens, who played Elvin, who was the son-in-law on the Cosby Show.
The eldest daughter.
of the eldest daughter.
The eldest daughter's
Whose name I
husband.
cannot remember for the life
The
of me.
real actress?
No,
or
the actual anything about. I forgot
it's,
there was an eldest daughter because she wasn't really on the show that much.
Sandra?
Sandra?
Sandra, Denise,
Rudy.
and then the middle one.
And then the boy.
Theo.
Theo.
Played
Theo!
by Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah,
Yes?
Malcolm Jamal Warner was Theo.
Yeah, but Sandra was the old one.
There was 3 sisters?
Yeah,
How
so
many kids were
Sandra, it was Sandra Denise, played by Lisa Bonet. And then, what is the middle one's? That's going to kill me.
Well, we got to look it up now.
No, yeah.
No,
so,
we'll look it up. This is what the show is.
Is this what, is it? Okay.
I mean, we don't care.
Sandra, Denise, or maybe it's not Sandra. Get all the characters.
Let's see.
There
Okay,
she
so
is.
we got, they're all Hucks. Denise is Lisa Bonet.
Yeah, I got that part.
Rudy,
Rudy.
we figured that out.
Keisha Knight. Okay.
Theodore.
Yep.
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
was-
There she is right there. Sandra. Yeah, on 2 down. Boom.
Damn, you fucking nailed that.
Yeah!
Who was Raven Simone's character? Was she the
No, she was
granddaughter?
yeah, she was when they came. She was Lisa Bonet's daughter with the sassiness because they tried to replace Rudy with her.
Oh, that's right.
She was a little tiny one.
And then
Olivia.
Martin was married to.
Shoot.
Who the hell was Martin married to?
Denise.
No. Yes. Martin was married because Geoffrey Owens was married to
Sandra.
Mm-hmm. And he was like the nice guy. Anyway, okay, so now we're all caught up.
He was a doctor, I think, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he was a doctor also.
And he was always like a really nice guy on
was
the
a
show.
nerdy doctor.
And then of course we had Bud. Remember Bud? Or Kenny.
Oh yeah.
People call me Bud.
Yeah, and he was in Van Wilder.
Was he?
Yeah.
Dion Richmond. Look at
Yeah.
this.
I mean, I don't need to know. You
Alicia
know your
Keys
ceiling's
was in it?
falling apart? I just saw it move.
No, it's just coming down.
Okay, great.
It's because that part, and it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, long story short, the actor Geoffrey Owens, who played a pivotal character apparently on the Cosby Show, not really, was spotted working at a Trader Joe's And the story got picked up by.
Were there photos? I didn't see any photos.
Oh, yeah.
I read the article.
There were photos
through the Soch.
I'm gonna pull this up real quick. The story apparently was picked up by the Daily Mail and Fox News, who I guess attempted to give him shit and shame him for working at a Trader Joe's. And so the poor guy woke up one day and was like, "Wow, I'm famous again because I'm working at a Trader Joe's."
Older. Leave him alone.
He's 57 years old.
Yeah.
He was in a show in the 80s, and he's still been he acts still, and he directs, and he's teaching, and he's doing a lot of things right now. But he just took a job at Trader Joe's to make ends meet, and people want to give him shit for that, and it backfired on them because everyone hopefully rationally realizes, hey, that's not a nice thing to do. Like, the guy's just trying to make ends meet, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with working a job to pay your bills. Absolutely nothing wrong.
Made fun of.
First off, I go to Trader Joe's
work.
every fucking week. Love TJ's. I call it TJ's. That's how I roll.
Yeah.
Gang and shit. I just find this disgusting. Well, he had a very
hardcore.
Oh, fucking me and Cool Greg.
You're hard.
I'll tell you right now, if I worked at a Trader Joe's,
Cool Greg, is he
or if
hard?
Cool Greg worked at a Trader Joe's, anyone came at us, Cool Greg and I fucking gang and shit.
Here's what I think you should do if you're at Trader Joe's. Just the apron. Just the apron. And you're always moving boxes.
Yeah.
And people are like, who's that guy in the corner? And it's like, ooh, and the lights dim, and then suddenly your backstory
So
comes
nothing underneath the apron.
No, just the
sweaty
apron and
crap.
like some badass like construction boots with like taller socks.
But you're going commando.
Like you're in between shots on a porn shoot.
Oh, I see. So they want to cover up just to keep everything warm.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
it's all
but
like
when you turn
elongated.
around, it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll get it sugar waxed. Do you do sugar waxing?
I don't do sugar waxing.
We should go get sugar waxed.
I'd like not to.
No, but there's like a thing, a spreader, and it's fantastic.
What, do they use like hot sugar to take the hair off your
it's
butthole?
just a different wax, so it doesn't pull the skin. It just attaches to the hair because in that region,
I can honestly
your hair
say
I haven't done it yet, but I found a way to do it.
CJ Rock 32 in the chat says Jesus. Just says Jesus. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, there's not one but two Scarpino brothers on this show, and it's already gotten a little dirty.
Look, it's a little sweaty down there, and that's
fine.
what we're dealing with. All right, it's damp.
That's okay. You get the butt butter
moist.
a little bit. You get that butt butter
Yeah,
down there when
butt
you're
butter.
working. That's why you got to work out.
Chamois butter. It's called chamois butter if you ride bike.
Let's see. Beefiest Taco says, "Can I sugar wax my balls?" I don't
Yes,
think
you
you're
can.
Okay.
No, you can.
There you are.
You can sugar wax anything that you don't want to rip the skin off of. Don't use the other wax. I forget what it's called.
Getting back to this story.
You don't have to. I'm just kidding. Go.
Geoffrey Owens has made a comment and said, it was really devastating at first. The period of devastation was short because so shortly after that, the responses my wife and I started to read them, and fortunately the shaming part didn't last very long. It's amazing. It's really overwhelming in a good way. I kind of feel like the character in a Woody Allen movie that wakes up one morning and he's a celebrity all of a sudden. It came out of nowhere. I really want to thank everyone out there for the incredible support and the amazing support of positivity that we've been shown. For me, it's quite astonishing. I'm glad to see this. I'm glad that a lot of people didn't just jump on this poor guy's case because why? Because he wants to pay his bills? That's just completely stupid. Just completely stupid. Also, shout out to all the joy he gave me when I was a kid watching The Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Before we knew that Bill Cosby was a horrible monster. Yeah, we didn't know that. Yeah.
I mean, the show's
Still a good show, though.
Still a good show.
Still a good show.
Yeah.
Good show. All right. Andy. Yeah. Did you want to talk about the Nike stuff? Because you didn't put a story on the thing. Did you find a story?
He's like working.
Yes.
God damn it, Andy. He was supposed to be on the show today.
Yes.
So he knows he's supposed to be ready for me
I thought
at any given second.
Oh, so where does he sit, on my lap?
He sits wherever you want him to sit.
You know what? I'm gonna make a little. Yeah, he's gonna be my puppet.
Wherever the key boy open. Now you
wanna sit on my lap?
talked about this morning, and I thought
Oh, I see.
this is
what
actually
you're
very
doing. Is there
interesting.
a camera on him?
No, he just gets to.
You look like boo boo boo.
maybe-
Offset mic.
I love it that we have, by the way, I love we have a new mic stand. That's great. I love that we also haven't taken the old mic stand away so that someone might just poke their eye out when they go to use the new mic stand. That's how we do it
That's
here.
a little copper deeper. And he's now going back to take off his members only jacket. Members only. For the
You too
man
can be
going-
an exclusive member.
For the
of this
man
club.
on the move.
There it
Members
is.
only.
So catch me up
By
on
Cool
this.
Greg.
Okay, so Nike.
Let's bring this story up, Cool Greg. This is from CNBC.
Nah, we'll just all sorts of sports in 15 seconds with Andy Cortez.
All right, let's go into the story.
So yesterday, Nike
down on this, let's see what
Nike
is,
revealed that Colin Kaepernick, the NFL player who was kneeling.
Pause that. We don't need to see this.
Yeah, Colin
Let's
Kaepernick, who
scroll down
was
to see
kneeling to
what is
protest
Instagram.
all of he was kneeling to protest against racial injustice against African Americans and police brutality and things like that.
Was let go and not rehired. Is not hireable. He
Has not been back in the league,
right?
and he's actually going to court against the NFL for collusion.
Whoa.
For 14 teams that are colluding to not hire him, like to keep him, to blackball him essentially. Keep him out of the league.
He's going to win that case.
Yeah, so
it's completely absurd that people have not rehired him back.
It's hilarious, Nick, when you see the caliber of quarterbacks getting hired, and it's like that guy is not. These 10 guys are not better than Colin Kaepernick. It's really just disgusting. Anyway, so yesterday Nike revealed that he has been on their payroll since he was let go, and they are coming out for their 30th anniversary with this sort of campaign about.
It's the 30th anniversary of the hashtag Just Do It campaign.
Correct. Yes.
And he has come out. Yesterday he released this. If you scroll down just a little bit, we can see his full caption here. It says, "Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything."
Correct. And this is
hashtag Just Do It.
This is
That's baller as
This
fuck.
is one of many things that they're doing under the campaign. Serena Williams has one as well. If you scroll down a little bit, cool, Greg. There's a little bit up, a little bit higher, right here. So it says, "Girls from Compton don't play tennis; they own it." That's Serena Williams' version of the campaign. Odell Beckham Jr.'s "Don't wait until you've won a ring to play like it." So everyone has one, but they are sort of premiering this campaign with Colin Kaepernick. A lot of people are pissed off, of course.
So the blowback of this, apparently people are tweeting hashtag Nike boycott, and they're saying that you should cut the swoosh logo off your socks because of the ad with Kaepernick.
Oh my God.
And people are actually doing this. John Rich here on Twitter says our sound man just cut the Nike swooshes off his socks for Marine. Get ready at Nike. Multiply that by millions.
Yeah, and of course
people to cut the socks off you've already bought, by the way.
Those socks already. That is now. What are they gonna do with those? Throw those away and create more waste?
It's obviously metaphorical.
Well, there's a lot of people on Twitter saying, look, if you're pissed off at Nike, that's fine. Give away the fucking clothes to charity or to fucking disabled veterans that are now homeless that could use clothes, the people that you are so-called defending.
No, we should burn it.
Yeah, people burned them.
And then accidentally get hurt.
Yeah.
And then have to go to, the hospital.
The narrative was, obviously hijacked. Wow. The narrative has always been, I am kneeling because I am against police brutality against African Americans, against racial injustice. And it somehow became, I am kneeling against the flag and the Marines.
Against America, which is completely absurd.
Fucking bullshit.
Completely absurd and not the case whatsoever.
But they don't, they prefer not to listen to it that way. It's more of you're disrespecting the veterans and our flag. Jerry Jones, who's the owner of the Cowboys, recently came out, or not recently, but a few months ago, was like, none of my players will kneel. And if they kneel during the anthem, they will be kicked off the team.
Yeah.
For disrespecting the flag. And then they showed him during practice. There was like a practice where they were playing the national anthem, and he didn't take his hat off, and he was just chilling there. And his son, who's next to him, who was like one of the other owners of, like, I don't know what he does, VP, I believe, of the Cowboys, was like, hey, take your hat off. Like, you're kind of you're disrespecting the flag. And He was like, I don't care. Like, so as long as do as I say.
First off, we should make. Lexi Gunner brings up a very good point. There are definitely Marines out there who support Kaepernick. Of course, there are tons of people. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion on this. And look, you're entitled to your own opinion. If you don't want to support Nike because of this, that's your prerogative. You don't have to buy a product that is in a free market economy. You don't have to support Nike. I don't think they're going to take that big of a hit on this.
The stocks dropped 3% this morning.
That's a pretty big drop.
And I
just ate my words.
You got to assume that they were in so many meetings about like cost benefit, sort of like what are the risks here.
Yeah, but this also is great publicity the other way too. I mean, it's negative-ish, but it's still publicity.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's free social media publicity.
Yeah.
Which they were like, we'll take the hit and we'll recover and make it
Oh my God,
bigger.
that's hilarious.
What's wrong?
People are saying, look at Brian Altano's tweet on this.
Oh,
I lost it.
This is the Mario one.
Hold on, I'll try to find you. Guys keep talking.
There was also another tweet of a woman like, you know what, Nike, I don't need to buy your clothes anymore. I'll stick to my Converse. And it turns out that Nike owns Converse. So
Nike owns everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny moments.
What did he say?
I'm going to put this underneath the the bottom news story. Cool, Greg. Can you... Actually, shit, I fucked that up. Where is it? What the fuck?
Get some paste.
There you go, right there. Can you pull Brian Altano's tweet up there? Cool, Greg? Appreciate you.
This is funny.
I had a good giggle when I saw it.
So this is what Altano said. I just cut the Marios off my socks since they won't put Waluigi in Smash Bros. Former Mario fan. Get ready on Nintendo. Multiply that by 9.
He's just so clever. I love Brian. But yeah, anyway, that's the Cap news going on right now. I think this is the best company to do it. I don't think if any other company would have come out like this. Obviously, I think there was also a protest recently with Keurig where a lot of Republicans and people on the right wing.
What was that? Yeah, I don't know what that was. People were saying that like, oh, this is what happened to Keurig.
I forgot what Keurig was doing, but
because we're all slowly, not so slowly, fucking poisoning the world with plastic pods that can't be recycled.
But there was people like throwing out their Keurigs and destroying them, being like, take that Keurig, and like. Of course, that story.
Of our Keurig,
of course, that story was forgotten
Instagram.
about. Nobody remembers that anymore, right?
Yeah, of course.
But I think the only company there are very few companies that could survive this, right? Like an Apple or something. But Nike is one of those companies, I think, where they have such a huge market share. They are so present in every major sport, and they have so many huge athletes that are their cover stars. I think there are a few companies that could survive this, and I think Nike's absolutely one of them.
Well, also there's a specific power in this kind of marketing, right? Like this is obviously Nike didn't put this out thinking this is going to go over real well across the board. They put this out to be a little bit more of a provocateur, a little bit more of have an ad that was going to polarize people and keep the conversation going.
It's definitely not the real. It's definitely not the normal.
No, I mean normally just do it is 100% pure positivity, where it's like just get out there and chase your goals. This has a lot more of a political message behind it, and kudos to them. They have a perspective on it, and they're getting into the conversation.
Now you watched a lot of the Nike documentaries, right? Or the Phil Knight.
Well, I read Shoe Dog.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, people were talking about like Nike has always sort of been for rebellions. Like when they created the company, it was because of what was it?
Well, they created the company as a sort of a fuck you to Onitsuka Tiger, who screwed them over. Phil Knight originally was an importer of tigers to the West Coast. He was the West Coast, and he started a company based on that. And then when they kind of screwed him over, he said, "Fuck you guys, I'll start my own company." And now Tiger, not that big of a company, Nike, the biggest shoe and apparel company on the planet, pretty big deal.
I don't know how true it is, but I think at one point the NBA banned Jordan shoes or something like that happened. So they made Jordan like the cover star. I don't know how true that is.
No, I'm not sure. I don't know my full. They didn't go into the. They basically the book stops right around the time where he goes. I think Nike goes public, and so he was broke predominantly for most of his life, and then I think he was
multi-millionaire.
You flash forward like 10 years, and they go public, and he's worth like hundreds of millions of dollars, and Nike is a huge
You should click on that little number 3. If you invested $1,000 in Nike 10 years ago, how much would you have now?
Probably $3,000, I would imagine. I don't know.
You think it's $3,000?
I don't know how much math works. I don't know how that works.
I don't know how much it works or how. I don't know. Math doesn't work that much.
How much does math work? Click on that, Cool Greg. Let's see what that looks like.
Greg,
if you invested $1,000 in Nike 10 years ago, how much would you have now? Let's scroll down for the number here.
Scroll.
Let's see. You would have $6,131. Not
shocking. Not a shocking.
Not a shocker. That's just a really good return on your investment for 10 years.
5 times as much, but yeah, that's
I thought it was going to be like 48 million.
It's like, you hear that story of the guy that did the mural for Facebook, and he's like, "Oh, I'll take equity instead of payment," and now he's a multi-millionaire.
Oh, right.
That's what I was expecting this to be. Hey, if you put $1,000 in Nike 10 years ago, you were a millionaire. Yeah. No, you just got a really good return on your investment.
You could pay off like half of your car.
Yeah, this is just this is good 15% return on your investment. That's just smart investing. Well, thank you, Andy Cortez. We're going to check in on PS I Love You tips and the giveaway in just 1 second. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, well, guess what?
Time to take our shirts off.
No, we're not going to take our shirts off. We're going to talk about Frank's Red Hot right now. Shout out to Frank's Red Hot for sponsoring the Kind of Funny Morning Show this week. Go check out, you want to model this for me?
Hold it, yeah.
Go check out Instagram.com/GameOverGreggy for some of that Cooking with Greggy magic to see his spicy corn and buffalo burger recipes using the one and only Frank's Red Hot.
You should punch in on this. Oh, you don't have an active cam. Never mind. We punch in. Oh, the jib shot.
Do we, Cool Greg, do we have Matt's one?
Ooh.
Slightly out of focus.
I'll back up.
There it is, right there. Nail it. That's tack on.
It's floating.
Pull it back a little bit. There it is. tack on Frank's Red Hot. Go over to Instagram.com/gameover, Greggy there, and check out that spicy corn and buffalo blue burger recipe. We love Frank's Red. True story. Come back to the two, please. Sometimes, pacing-wise, we don't know when to cut. Corey only does, but like
you should have a little hot hand next to you. And you can just pop, and direct your own shit.
I thought about it.
You should totally do it.
You got to give him.
Then you just like this.
There.
1, 2.
The problem
one.
is not with Cool. Cool Greg pays attention when Kev does the show.
No, he falls apart.
Sometimes I look over
yeah.
and he just falls over because he's sleeping.
I know. He's taking a break. He's investing in property. He's working out.
He's just got lots of stuff.
No, he's not.
No. Next up, of course, we're giving away 2 games today because we have 2 amazing sponsors. Thanks to RX Bar for supporting the Kind of Funny morning show. These are the RX bars.
Do we get to eat all these?
You can have one if you want.
Can I touch it because I don't know the placement.
They're real.
No, I know they're
these
real, but they're
these aren't prop
shiny.
bars. They sent us a whole case of these bad boys. Now, I was at Rooster Teeth the other day, and I had this one. What was this one? This was a chocolate sea salt. And I'll be honest with you, this thing lasted me. I had not eaten all day, and I was like, I need something that has protein in it. Grabbed this bad boy, ate it, was not hungry for another few more hours. This thing lasted me. And it saved the day.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. The
day.
reason why these are amazing is because the glue that keeps them together are the dates.
Tell you one thing right now.
Dates make you lose weight.
There we go. Made with 100% whole ingredients. RX bars are made with a few simple, clean ingredients where every ingredient serves a purpose, like egg whites for protein, dates for binding, nuts for texture, and other delicious ingredients like unsweetened chocolate, real fruit, and spices like sea salt or cinnamon. Love sea salt and everything. Just put everything on sea salt and everything. RX bars are gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, no added sugar, no artificial colors, artificial flavors, preservatives, or fillers. These are great tasting, I can attest to that. They come in 14 delicious flavor varieties and seasonal flavors too. We love that. Whether you like sweet or savory, chocolate or fruit, there's an RX bar for you. Real food ingredients actually taste really good, and you can actually taste the cacao, the real fruit, the spices like sea salt. Right now,
stroke there for a second.
Well, I'm not sure how to say words. RX Bar now has something called RX Nut Butter, which contains, that's right, I'm excited about it. I knew that one would get you. Which contains a few simple and similar ingredients like egg whites, fruits, and nuts. Each single serving packet is squeezable and spreadable and contains delicious, creamy nut butter with 9 grams of high-quality protein. Pairs great with fruit, rice cakes, pretzels, or just straight out of the pouch. I do this a lot. I like to just suck nut butter out of a little pouch. That's what I do. Keep it together. That's the ad read. Now,
I'm not interrupting you.
Get 25% off your first order at rxbar.com/kindoffunny and use the promo code kindoffunny at checkout. That's rxbar.com/kindoffunny, promo code kindoffunny. Today, we are giving away 2 games to 2 amazing winners. Congratulations from the Twitch chat. Super Dope Fresh 510 has won 7th Dragon 3 on the 3DS. And also from the Twitch chat, Joe Amin has won Story of Seasons on 3DS. Congratulations to both of you guys, or gals. I'm not sure which one it is which. You are winners today, thanks to RX Bar and Frank's Red Hot. All right, let's go back a little bit and take some tips. Let's see. Panzer G2 gave us a tip, a very nice tip, $25. Says, life is too short to not have a permanent Scarpino Bros podcast. Name a price, people. We'll pay anything. It does not get any better than this. Matt, are you still texting Nick pics of prolapsed anuses? Lie if you have to. Please lie. He is not.
I am not.
He does not do that. He's a professional who runs a professional business.
No, but yeah, I do.
That.
But be careful out there.
Yeah, Michael496 has tipped us, and no comment there. If there was meant to be a comment there, let us know, Mike. And Zygar1337 says, hey, Nick, I hope this bribe is enough to convince you to give your monthly Twitch sub to Kaylee over at twitch.tv/quirkofart. If not, I didn't have a backup plan. I'll have to get back to you on that. I appreciate the suggestion, Zygar, and I will take that into consideration. I'm nothing if not a benevolent host. But I also do what I want to do.
It's awesome.
So
there's people subscribing right now.
It's fantastic. A lot of people subscribing. Of course, you can subscribe via Amazon Prime if you have that. Here's your daily
Twitch
reminder.
Prime.
There you go. Okay, that's it for tips. Let's talk about P.S. I Love This Best Friend XOXO. That's your opportunity to shout someone out in the community you feel like is doing a great job of being a bang-up human being. Right now, PWQ is shouting out Get Buckets. I'm this close to vetoing this one, Get Buckets. Just know. We'll see what he has to say, but if I disagree with this, you're getting banned in the chat. With how frequently he shouts himself out, I think we can all learn from the love he has for himself. Also, he really, really, really needs this, and no one is shouting out BFs. Best friends. That's not true. We shout him out every morning. And Get Buckets, you're timed out. That's how it is. Cool, Greg, time him out for 10 seconds.
Got it.
Thanks, buddy. Just saying.
3, 4.
No, you don't have to count it. The counter in there, if we knew how to do it, which we don't, would count him out and ban him for 10 seconds.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
Okay.
All right, it's 11:45. We're doing well with the show. I'm feeling pretty happy. Let's go into the chat. Let's do the old 3 and 3. That's right. That's your opportunity if you're watching this live to ask us questions, give us some compliments, talk to us about some concerns you might have, and then of course we will throw all those by the wayside and not care because we'll go into the subscribers who are the best people on this planet, and we'll talk to you guys. We'll really care about you. But the norms, say whatever you want to say. Really, water off my back is what it is right there. A lot of people giving us the timeout logo. Zyger, sorry. Dog14 says Nick doesn't have the guts to ban me. Guts is not what you should be worried about. Technical ability is what you should be worried about. If I knew how to ban you, I'm just gonna type ban everyone. What does that do? It did nothing because I spelled ban wrong, and also because that's not a hotkey. Nick, what do you think of We Own the Night? It says Toby Blue 277. Great film. Have you seen this?
No.
Mark Wahlberg, Joaquin Phoenix, Robert Duvall plays their dad. Mark Wahlberg and Robert Duvall, cops. Joaquin Phoenix, nightclub owner, a little shady, does some crazy stuff.
Joaquin Penis? What?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yeah. You said it fast. It sounded.
Did I say penis?
You almost said, penis.
That's fine.
No, that's fine.
Good
it's
movie.
Like nut butter.
Really good movie. Nut butter.
I had so much stuff going on, but this is sponsor read. You can't interrupt.
I said, I knew that was
because when I was in college,
I said right before the show, don't say anything about the sponsor.
No, I'm not saying about the sponsor.
Let's just keep the sponsor. Let's keep
but
it
in
clean
college,
about the sponsor. Yeah.
Who didn't love opening packets?
Well, there you go. All right. We Own the Night, great movie. You guys should check that out. I think it's actually on HBO right now. I think they've got it. It's really good. Let's see. Lakers Head 2432 says, Nick, I saw Indiana Jones 4 and liked it. Am I banned? No, you just have terrible taste in everything. And you should really reconsider all of your decisions that have led you up to this point.
I love these guys. Matt, what's the worst thing that Nick did when you were young? Nothing?
Yeah. You were the troublemaker.
I was an asshole.
Yeah. I did everything perfectly. Let's see.
Matt is what? Look at all this stuff.
Duke Silver says, I missed the beginning of the show. Is the guest host Brother Scarpino? Yes, but I like when you say it like that because it sounds like we're part of some sort of cult. You know?
Yeah.
Ant-Man's...
I was really like, Brother Scarpino.
It's weird.
Yes, I'm going to take you into my rectory.
Wow. Rectory damn near killed her. Ant-Man 0208 says, Matt, can I get a butthole?
Huh?
They just want you to say the word butthole.
Butthole?
Yeah.
What? Can I get a butthole? Cool Greg's giggling behind the monitor.
There it is.
Hey, Cool Greg, can you hear this? Butthole.
There it is.
Encouragement. Butthole.
Tagless02 says, there's a fourth Indiana Jones movie? Oh, wait, I still pretend it doesn't exist. That's right.
Congratulations. That's fantastic.
Skizup said, is there another one? Is there just one fan mail tier for September? No, they're different for games versus Kind of Funny. Kind of Funny, you get an art print. Games, you get the actual glossy cover that we'll print and send to you. And I don't know if Greg's hiding it or not. I'm sure he is. But I might have just lied to you all. Oh, Drewbaka1313 just came through with a tip and said, just paying my birthday tax. Now to kill time till Shirtless Spider-Man PS4. Spider-Man's coming out.
That's amazing.
Soon. It's going to be great. All right, let's go into sub-only mode.
I have not seen the trailer for Top Gun 2. Thank you.
There is no trailer for Top Gun 2.
Should we shoot one?
But Mr. Yasmin300 said, how are you handling the news that Top Gun 2 got delayed till 2020? I don't really care. Do you care about Top Gun 2?
No, it's not going to be. I don't think. Nope, there should not be a Top Gun 2.
They're doing it.
No, because when was the last time you saw Top Gun?
I watch it at least once a week.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you love the fact that all the footage of the planes is the same throughout the whole movie?
Yeah, that's why it's.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
They got like 2 MiGs and they shot it all. They shot as many movements as they could.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite shot of flying?
I like all the stuff in the cockpit because they all shoot. Everything in the cockpit is shot from the exact same angle, which is dead on. They just could not shoot that angle, and it's a beautifully made movie because it's all practical. They literally couldn't. They had no special effects. Yeah. So it's like when you watch it. Put it in context. I just watched Teen Wolf the other day, and some of the feedback that I saw on the IMDb trivia, which is people were tearing it apart because I don't realize how bad that movie was until I went back and watched it again. Quaint, charming, but terrible. One of the pieces of trivia was saying that a lot of sports people that were actually like sports announcers were saying that the way the basketball was cut was some of the worst editing ever. Because you would literally see them go and clearly not make the shot, and then it would just cut and it would go in. And it's almost comically bad how none of all of the people who play basketball in that fucking movie look like they have never played basketball before in their life and have zero athletic prowess. And then each shot is like nothing but net. It's hilarious. That's similar to Top Gun, to bring it back full circle, which is that it's just planes going overhead and then a tight shot of Maverick. I don't know. And then a missile shot and it blows up. You have no context.
Same missile, same sound.
No context for where
explosion.
anything is in spatial relation.
Yeah, but when you
because
saw
they're
it
not,
when it
they're
first
just all
came out,
in
it was
blue.
amazing.
It's still amazing. And how dare you for saying
what about
it's
the
not?
moment where they take off front at the end and they have the camera on the bottom of the plane and they take off and do the barrel rolls out? That's iconic also.
There's lots of iconic shots. There's the
Okay, that doesn't. No.
There's the we're upside down, flipping people off.
Because we
giving
were
them the bird.
inverted.
What were we doing?
Bullshit.
We were attempting to communicate. We were giving them the bird.
I'm sorry. I hate when it does that.
Great movie.
He's just so good.
Here's my question to you. How do you think they shoehorn in a shirtless volleyball scene into Top Gun
I don't
2?
think they're going to.
You don't think so?
No, because I don't think it's a remake. I think they're going to make it about something now, and I don't know. It was a simpler
Well, it's supposed to be
time.
about drones now. And I'll tell you one thing right now.
Nobody cares about drones.
There's nothing more exciting than aerial combat done by machines with absolutely no human element involved.
Well, what are they going to just cut to it's going to look like some kind of esports. Like it's just going to be a bunch of people in front of screens with little things
I think that's
in a trailer.
Part of it, but that's air combat now. You know, that's
no,
combat
that's
now.
not air
we're letting
combat.
the machines. We're letting the machines fight our wars for us.
No, you're
and
not.
I'm telling you right now, I'm calling you right now.
No, you're not.
We're going to get to the future, and we're going to look back, and we're going to say the movie Robot Jocks nailed it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a deep pull.
Ah.
That is a deep cut. Deep cut. Yeah, Robot Jocks. No. Look it up. No. That's what our future is. All wars are going to be fought by just giant machines. These are manned machines in this one, but in the future, it's going to be someone just in a room like. That's it. It's all going to be war. War used to stand for something.
Yeah. No. I was working the other day, and our associate Chris got a new employee.
Sure.
Yeah, he runs the shop, and he's an ex-Marine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fascinating. He used to jump out of airplanes. He used to do those big halo drops.
Oh, it's terrible.
With those.
I've been skydiving one time. It's enough.
He told me the other day. He said, "Oh no, yeah, you have to jump out with an air. You have air, and also you're in a squirrel suit. You know what a squirrel suit is? It's one of those wing suits.
Fly a little bit.
Yeah, and I was like, what's the first time
you hit
like?
Terminal velocity. And
what's the first one like? I get that they do it all the time, but there's a moment where you have to go, I've never done this before, and now I'm gonna poop myself.
Yeah.
Did you see when James Corbin was interviewing Tom Cruise over the new Mission Impossible, and they jumped out of an airplane together?
Yeah.
You saw that episode?
Did you watch the new Mission Impossible?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's really
no.
good.
No, it's amazing because he trained to actually fly the helicopters. Yeah. Stop doing the work, my
I'll tell
friend.
you this, we said it before, and you guys can watch
insane.
my full review on whatever episode of the morning show I did it on. That actually, believe it or not, adds to the realism of the film. Like you actually feel that he's doing it.
No, he
and
jumps
so your
out of the
brain goes,
airplane.
holy shit, he's really doing this.
No, he's really him.
Yeah.
And also, it took 3 months
makes the movie a lot
to
better.
do one sequence. And they literally had to put him in auto rotation, like the actual emergency, to make sure he could get out of it in case. And I just think to myself, what did the other producer... It's because he owns the movies. Like, no one would let anyone else do that. Because if he crashed, done.
Well, he broke his ankle.
Now, that was from the jump, though. That
Yeah,
wasn't
but that screwed up production it cost him a lot of money.
But he doesn't care. And he jumps
They
with
made it
those
back.
full masks on so he doesn't screw up his face. It's
I
pretty
would too.
funny.
It's my moneymaker.
You should next time jump with the mask.
No, I'm never doing it again.
Can you go like 6 miles up? Can we do the scene from Navy SEALs where the door cracks and the sun comes
Only if
up?
we do it at
We're like,
sun. Yeah,
Nick,
at
I
sun
wouldn't
up.
jump right now. This shoot doesn't look good. I wouldn't jump.
That's from Point Break.
No, because remember Bill Paxton sweating. He doesn't like to jump out of airplanes. And what's his name goes, Dane, I wouldn't jump right now if I were you. That shoot looks, and he's like, go eat shit. Remember when he says that?
Navy SEALs is a great movie.
Navy SEALs is the best movie ever
What was
made.
Bill Paxton's character's name?
Besides the character named God? No, it was Dane. It was Dane.
What they
The
call
other
it?
guy-
What was his sniper
God.
name? Yeah. Was
God.
it God or Mother?
No, God.
Was it God? Yeah.
No, because remember when Michael Biehn's like this, God, and he goes, your God can't help you now, my friend. And then they shot him with that 50 cal.
Yeah.
Which is the same 50 cal I shot at in Vegas, which is
man.
on my Instagram.
Hey, man.
And that gun is amazing.
It's amazing. All right.
That's the troublemaker.
Let's see. Get Buckets said, Nick, did you check out Double Impact? Because I believe that's on Amazon Prime. Sir, I've watched Double Impact a lot.
Is that Van Damme?
Yeah, of course it's Van Damme. Remember, that's when he goes.
Can we take a minute?
There's two of them. There's two of them.
Can we take
you
a
think your black's
minute?
a underwear? You get the fuck out.
For one, okay, I love how Van Damme almost became governor. Here's the deal.
It's the same shit. Same part of the
Just
world.
take a moment for the Doritos commercials. Or no, not Tostitos commercials.
Tostitos commercials, yeah. He's living the life, man.
Oh man, it's painful. Did you watch his new show? Did you watch the show on
Jean-Claude Van Johnson? I tried. It's not very good.
No. Yeah.
No. It's a great concept. It's just weirdly loosely done. I don't like it very much.
Do you ever like the last 5 things we watched online everywhere, anywhere you can watch something? We get halfway through and I'm like, ooh, this was bad. Do you keep going?
No.
We usually keep going.
Oh gosh, no.
No, because I got to see how the stuff ends.
No.
And it's
Unacceptable.
painful.
I have the second it occurs to me that I don't like something, I'm done and I take it off my queue. Done. I have shed shows. I have so many things on my Netflix queue that I don't have time for this shit.
Yeah.
If I don't immediately like it, it's gone. We watched, what was I watching the other day? Well, the Van Damme thing is a perfect example. I'm like, I'm hyped for this. I watched I watched the first episode.
Yep.
I actually got through the first episode. I'm like, I don't like this very much. Done. There's been multiple shows like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this, there's a new Jack Ryan show on Amazon. I'm gonna give that a shot.
Careful.
And probably not gonna like it.
Tread lightly. No, but
you
it's...
a fan of John Krasinski?
Yeah, I mean... I never really got into The Office.
I don't like The Office either.
And he's in It's Complicated, which somehow pops up on in our house a lot, which is the Meryl Streep movie.
First off, shout out to It's Complicated.
It's a great movie.
Great movie.
It's a great movie, but that movie and the other one with Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton.
As Good as It Gets?
As Good as It Gets?
No, that's not As Good as It Gets.
That's
a good movie.
Helen Hunt.
I didn't know sex could be like this.
Yeah, something like that. But those two movies,
same director.
They keep them in. They're always in the DVR
I think it's the
queue.
same producer / director.
It's great.
Yeah, her daughter did something, and it was the worst fucking movie I've ever seen in my life.
Who?
It's Complicated. No, the person who did It's Complicated. I gotta look this up.
Okay.
So It's Complicated is Nancy Myers.
Oh yeah, Nancy Myers.
Yeah,
Nancy Myers. The movie we just watched the other night was Nancy.
So Something's Got to Give is Nancy Myers. The Holiday also Nancy Myers. The Intern, which I love all these movies. Parent Trap. Shout out to Parent Trap. Old school. It's Complicated. Great job. Her, I want to say her daughter did one. Tully. No, is it good?
Ooh,
Oh man,
it's not good. It's good. It's just it's complicated. It's interesting.
I think she
At the
did
end,
Home
there's
Again.
supposed to be a switch. Oh,
Man, this movie's bad.
I watched that the other night, and that is exactly what I was talking
That
about.
movie is
we got 3/4 through
fucking
it,
terrible.
and Carrie was like, "Go for it. We're just gonna go all in." And also, maybe there was other stuff happening which would have fascinated me in a non-realistic mental state.
Yeah, you were getting a little elevated.
Yeah. So basically, but at the end of the movie, I went, "Oh, this is going to be the last scene." She goes, "No, it can't be the last scene. It's not." Credits. And I went, "Ha! I called it!" But I had no idea what we were watching for 2 hours.
This is the one where
This
is the one where there's like 3 guys that are
so
hanging out.
okay, it's what's his name
It's
from
so fucking bad. It was so bad.
Masters of Sex and Passengers. And he plays an older husband to Reese Witherspoon, who Reese Witherspoon close up on HD. I got that 75-inch Samsung now.
Michael Sheen is his name. Yeah.
Wow, that's not good. She's
Okay,
not,
well, let's stay away from that. We don't want to be shaming people.
I'm not shaming. I'm just saying it was. I'm not saying what she looks like. I'm saying there was just. Oh man, it was painful, and the editing. It didn't really captivate. But I watched the whole thing. I gave it so much.
I couldn't get through it.
I gave it so much.
I got right to the point where
2
there was
hours.
3 guys living in her house, and every
3
single
seconds.
every single actor they cast were just blah. I was like, why did they not cast
Okay, let's
actually?
not shame people.
They weren't bad actors. Well,
I just love that she's the older woman and he's the younger man. And
Yeah.
that is the sex. They're
yeah, but
having.
they just cast someone who
I want to see
terrible.
more of this. I just want them to be better. I don't care that we're making. I love that women are taking over. Yes, women should have all women movies, but at least make them good and not just put people in movies because
this one's
of that.
just bad. This one's just a bad movie. Shout out to It's Complicated though, which I love.
It's
I watch
complicated.
that
It's
movie
great.
maybe
You know why
once
it's a
every
great movie?
6.
Alec Baldwin, Meryl Streep, Steve Martin. So good. What are you doing now?
I'm just looking it up.
You're looking it up. Yeah.
I like it.
I like when the paramedics have to go to the hospital or the hotel, and he says, I take this, this, and this, and they go, oh, I'm trying to increase my sperm, my numbers of sperm, and then the doctor turns to Meryl Streep and she goes, I like a lot of sperm.
A lot of sperm.
And she has to like just take it because she's like, clearly he's trying to have kids with his wife, and he's cheating on his wife with Meryl Streep, who used to be his ex-wife. This is his ex-wife.
Mr. Yasman 300
hysterical.
brings up in the chat, he says Nancy Meyers also directed What Women Want.
Oh, that's great.
That's good. They're remaking that.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing it the opposite way, What Men Want.
Oh.
You know that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Are men getting a moment?
No,
oh,
no. I guarantee it's going to be here.
That's
I'm going to
bad.
answer this question for you.
Bad.
Anyone who's wondering what men are thinking about at any given time.
This is so simple.
Either sex
Sandwich.
or food and sex.
Sandwich.
Or sleep. Sometimes I think about sleep or pooping. There's 4 things.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I either have to poop, I'm hungry, I'm tie-tie, or I want sex.
What's tie-tie?
Tired. It's really easy.
Pooped.
We're not very complex.
I'm so tired of that. I wish I didn't. I don't want to eat anymore, so I don't have to poop. It's so just not efficient anymore.
Spoon Twitch says the new season of, we're in sub-bullying mode, by the way, says the new season of The Deuce starts on HBO.
I didn't like that series.
Can't get into it. Sorry.
I tried another Maggie Gyllenhaal sex scene. I'm like,
Again, we're at a place where there's just too much blah content out there to waste your time on anything.
No, I totally agree.
I watch
there should be a scanning.
one, maybe 2 episodes of a show. Because people are always like, oh, you gotta watch until the second season. Like, go fuck yourself. I am not spending 8 hours watching a show just to see if it gets good. That's not the reality we live in. Yes, Kevin from the press.
Real quick, just talking about shows that are totally worth watching.
Yeah.
The second season just came out. The Ozarks.
The
Holy fuck! This show does suspense
Jason
on
Bateman.
Yeah, and who knew, right? He's directed a couple
What
episodes.
do you mean, who knew? Jason Bateman's been acting since he was
he's weird.
5.
I
Sorry,
don't
have
know,
you
he's
seen
like-
Teen Wolf 2?
No, I haven't.
I haven't watched it in a while.
What about
Okay.
Game Night? Have you seen Game Night?
You know, I watched Game Night.
I actually like Game
I
Night.
couldn't
I
get
heard
into
good things
it.
about Game Night from Tim.
I liked
and
it. It
bad
was
things
really
from Nick.
harsh to watch.
couldn't
Have
get
you
into it.
have you watched Ozark?
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
So Ozark is one of the rare shows that I had to stop watching because it's too intense.
Oh man, it's
I was like,
ridiculous.
this show is stressing me out.
Yep.
And
Well,
it's
you have to be
really
careful.
fucking good,
You have
but
to
I
be
gotta stop
careful
watching
because you
it.
can start watching. Because my wife loves not comedies, and usually things that are based in a real story. Yes, Hitler's Hitchmen. With what's his name now, and it's like, oh, we're gonna see those kind of movies. And occasionally, though, she'll sneak one in, like we've just been watching a couple of like father figures, which is hysterical. I laughed out loud, and she actually let me watch for an hour and a half the other night the original Hangover. I said, can I just finish this before? Can you go take your? You know how it is. They come home. It's so bad. But as you're married, it's her TV in her house.
Sure.
I just stay there.
Yeah.
And so basically, I say, hey. You didn't call me when you left rehearsal, and when you call me, there's a timer that starts. I have to do all my stuff. I have to shit, shower, and shave, whatever I'm gonna do before she gets home. And now, because she doesn't drive anymore, big drives, she will cheat me. She'll be like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, cool, we have 15 minutes, and the garage door opens. But anyways, the Hangover was on, and I forgot the Hangover. The original Hangover is absolutely ridiculous, and I forgot all the little moments. And so I was like, I have to finish it. She goes, but you've seen it before.
So what?
Doesn't matter.
So what?
And so she let me. I watched it. She came back and said, okay, now can we watch The Housewives? And I'm like, yeah, we can do whatever you want in reality land. And I think
Fuck, man,
that night was Bachelor in Paradise. Probably.
So sucked into the
Jesus
Housewives.
Christ,
I
they
get
make you watch that too?
They don't make me. I am an avid Bachelor in Paradise.
okay, you're right.
You should
Bachelorette
talk
and
to Tim, 'cause
Bachelor
Tim
in,
loves
but
The
Bachelor
Bachelor.
in Paradise, I'm just like waiting for
hate
the
that
shoe to
show
drop.
so much.
No, I
Have you
love it.
watched
hate it.
Below Deck Mediterranean?
All of them.
I love
All
them.
of them. I follow all of them too.
I love them.
You should follow some of them on social media.
I was
These
thinking about
people are-
following Hannah.
Oh, I love her. I follow her.
But,
She's always traveling. She's beautiful.
You know, the thing is this. I've had to back
Spicy.
off following people on Instagram purely because they're good looking. Guys and girls. I shouldn't just say it's guys. Because I'm like, what am I getting out of this? I like to follow people who make me laugh or have some depth to them. But Hannah is one of those people that I still will watch on TV. But what's funny
the whole
is
show is great.
they have totally taken her character from being the good person to now being the sort of like shitty person on the boat. Have you noticed that?
Yeah,
this
but
season?
I mean, because she's the chief stew. It's like I get it. She's also sort of bitchy sometimes, but.
Oh no, she's
It's
cruel.
pushed.
She's
But
just
it's
fucked up. It's
pushed.
all
It's still
produced
pushed.
bullshit. That's what I'm saying about the Real Housewives. is.
Well, we see them.
Man, I'll tell you one thing right now. I love
Housewives
watching
of
that
Orange
show.
County we run into in Orange County.
Of course you do. But it's all made up bullshit.
No, but sometimes it's not. Like we had, we were at the Rogers Gardens in South Coast, or in not South Coast Plaza. It's not the Irvine Spectrum, the other one, Fashion Island. Rogers Gardens. We're having lunch. We're having a beer, and all of a sudden, one set of them comes in, a family, and they have this kiosk little area, and they've shot there multiple times. The show wasn't following them, but they were still there, and people totally recognized them.
Of course.
And we were like, oh my God, it's her, and all of that, which is lame. But it was actually. Do you watch it's not Nip and Tuck, it's the other one with the husband. Yeah, do you watch Botched?
Sometimes.
So it was Terry Dubrow. That's who we saw.
Okay.
And his wife.
I don't know which one that is.
It's
Is he the guy whose face doesn't move, or the guy whose face kind of moves?
He's the guy that doesn't do the face.
Not the guy, not Maloof.
He does. Yes, it's the other guy.
The other guy.
It's the skinny guy.
The guy who's more fun to watch.
Yeah, it's the guy
Maloof-
that does the breasts and everything.
Maloof looks like he's staring out from behind a mask.
Yeah, but he's also one of the best rhinoplasty doctors, like nose doctors.
Good for him.
Yeah, because anyways, but yeah, no, it's the other doctor, Terry Dubrow. And he's like, when I saw him in person, I was like, ooh, yeah, he is really buff. Like, he's perfect.
Oh, he's pretty jacked, yeah. How tall is he?
Probably 5'10", 5'11".
Motherfucker.
I love Botched, though. I love Botched because I'm like, this is this guy's job.
Sometimes I try to watch it while I eat, and I can't do it.
I can. It's
brutal.
Yeah, she can't. I can't.
It's brutal.
You just have
The
to be
shit
careful.
that people have accidentally had happen to them or done to themselves
No, it's
is
because
just
people
obscene.
don't get plastic surgery.
You can get plastic surgery if you
No,
want.
you
Just
can't.
don't spend
don't.
less than $10,000 on it.
No. Yeah, well,
Because
there's
then you're
that.
going to wind up
There's
a little
that, but
crazy.
there's also the idea that, I'm not perfect, and what's never enough.
Well, that's the
and then
problem.
they
I watched one of these episodes, and one of the women that was talking was like, I went in to have something corrective surgery done to fix like a deviated septum, and walked out with like 5 other procedures.
Oh, I didn't see that episode.
No, because the doctor was like, well, we could do this, and that, and they prey on your insecurities. That's why you got to be very careful with this stuff. We have one more tip come in from Andy Prince. Says, Nick, you got to watch Streets of Fire. It's made for you, baby, and gave us a link there. Cool, Greg.
Streets of Fire.
Can you watch that link and tell me if it's good or bad? What is this? What is this? Show it to me. Show it to me right now.
Do my homework for
Daddy
me,
wants
Cool
to
Greg.
see it.
Streets of Fire.
What is this?
Hearts on fire.
Just scroll in. Yeah, I'll watch this.
Ooh, Diane Lane.
Oh my God, it's Willem
Willem
Dafoe?
Dafoe?
I know that guy.
What?
Oh yeah, I'll watch the shit out of this movie.
Oh, that's Bill Paxton.
Streets of Fire,
Is
ladies
it like
and gentlemen.
it's like a West Side Story mixed with Grease? Never
Who's
seen
that guy? I
this.
want to look at this.
Oh, and she's like a lead singer of a band.
I got a six
Streets
string.
of Fire. I love old previews.
Oh man, they're
God,
the
I
best.
love
You know
old
there's a
previews.
narrator narrating,
No,
telling
that's
you
totally a
everything that's
narrator,
happening
yeah.
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. It's
This
the
movie's
movie
from
guy voice.
1984.
Movie guy voice.
Walter Hill directed it, and it's
Oh, that was-
starring
Rick Moranis right there.
Michael Perry. Michael Perry.
That's him.
I don't know who
And
that
Rick
guy is.
Moranis right there. Boom. That's Michael Perry, the lead guy.
Oh, yeah, he's done
Diane
some
Lane.
stuff. All right, everyone. It is 12:08. I love you very much, Matt. Thanks so much for joining us
Hey,
on the
thanks
morning
for
show
having
today.
me on the morning show.
If you are watching this on YouTube, please leave a comment in the comments below and hit that subscribe button. We very much like to see you subscribe to this channel and know that everything that we're saying can eventually reach your ears and eyeballs. I will be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. I'm not sure who's co-hosting with me, but I'll be here. And is that not just enough for you? Am I not enough for you? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, I love you very much. Hope you have a great day. And cool, Greg, cut the feed.